invited us for a picnic at the playground. Did you want to go see them?
Prince! Hi. Hang on, I'm setting a few things up. I grabbed that color and this color. And I believe I have the sprite saved on here. No, I don't. God dang it. Later. Pokemon DB. There it is. Unown Sprite B. Save image. Save. Boop, boop, boop. Load. That way I have the working sprites that I can work off of. Animation gone. Grid lines there. And background doopada. Hi, how you doing, Prince? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Ah! Ah! Hey, Prince. What you been up to? What you doing? How's it going? How's it hanging? I've been productive today. I took inventory of like the threads that I'm not using for projects, even though there's still quite a few threads that I actually have to take inventory of because I forgot that they are still just lying around. But to be fair, I haven't really noticed them. So there's still quite a bit of inventory I have to take, but I shall ignore it for now. I've already done a good bit of the inventory. And yeah, just gotta figure out what other colors I gotta, or like which other colors I have, and then be able to associate them with different projects so that they're not just sitting around in a drawer never being used. So yeah. And also I took quite a bit of notes. I'm rewriting the notes, and here's the thing, I gotta try to get through all 4 chapter notes, and I only have like half of chapter 1 done. So that's fun. And I have till like the 24th through the 26th. So yay! Also, something else that I'm like not looking forward to is actually getting started on a paper for art history thing. An art history class thing, and I'm just like, I'm not looking for that. Forward to that. So you know what we're doing instead? We're stitching right now. I mean, for the paper, I'm actually going to try to find embroidery, like something of that sort, so that I can be like, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I do thread arts. But yeah, I was also thinking and considering whether I do the Gen 2 Sprite today, or if I do Gen 5 Sprite. But I'm like, I gotta figure out which color is which, because whenever I did the A-back Sprite, I did it a bit wrong. Mainly because the colors that I use, I was supposed to fill it in with a darker color, but I filled it in with a bit of a lighter color. You can talk to Goblin about art history, that's their jam. Yeah, well, the problem is it's like history of like Western art, but I'm like, I don't know what constitutes as Western art, because here's supposed to be the problem. We're not talking about like art. That's the big issue. It says art, like an art history class, is not much about art. It just feels like a history class. Like, no joke. It's talking about stuff that I learned in just a general history class, like, a semester or two ago. Like, it's not even what it's, like, it said it's supposed to be. So I'm just confuzzled. But yeah, you know what we're doing instead? We're doing this, even though my wrist was hurting from writing notes. But you know what? A hurt wrist is not gonna deter me from just doing some stitching. That's Western. Yeah, well, that's the problem of right now, like, what we're learning right now, it's, like, cave art, and then it's going into Egyptian art, and then I think it's going into Greek art. Like, it's just, again, it's not even, like, it states it's Western art history. Again, I'm reading through some of the chapters. It's not talking about art. It's just talking about history. Or when it talks about art pieces, it's like, yes, this is what we think about it in the sense of the culture. By the way, did you know that in this era, they actually used to go to their homes and do all these things and yada yada yada, and it's like, okay, what does this have to do with art? And then it just goes into a side link of like, oh, by the way, they did this for, like, their deity. By the way, they then went to this for agriculture. They did this as their main plants to grow so that they could eat and survive and also build these things. And I'm just like, how is this art history? This is just history. What does this have to do with an art piece? I'm confused. Prince. They got distracted. They did. Like, just, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of history. I'm just really not. I will say it over and over again. I don't get why we need to learn history. Like, yes, it's good to reflect and see what worked and what didn't, what to do and what not to do, but at the same time, it's just like, when is World War I gonna, like, come up in my life, kind of thing. Like, you know, like when is an Egyptian pharaoh gonna come to my 7-Eleven and buy a slushie? Like, am I gonna expect, like, Cleopatra to suddenly waltz in with her, like, entourage of just Egyptians? I don't know. Just, yeah. Again, I really could care less about history. But I'm taking it because there's not really any other classes that I can take. So it's like, it's a default class that I'm taking. Do I want to know the stuff? Not really. Just, yeah. To be fair, that's most of the classes I've been taking too. Because here's the thing. If you were to, like, look at my, like, overall classes I've taken, you would be so confused as to what I was, like, what degree I would even be going for. Because I'm like, I have macroeconomics, I got psychology, I'm going to be doing sociology, theater, we got biology 1, we got anatomy and physiology, English 1, freshman seminar, English 2, we got probability and statistics, we got art appreciation, music appreciation, art history, history of 1877, like, it literally, if you just look at what I have done and what I have scheduled, you would not know what degree I'm going for. Stan not liking it. Yeah, it just again, I'm like, I don't like. I would rather learn history if I have an interest for it, or if it like comes up. But like having to take a required class, it's just like, but why? But why? I don't care for history too much. Like, if I was to go to a haunted location, I'd be like, I want to know the history. Who died? What happened? But, like, a lot of the places, it's just, or, like, the things that we learn, it's, like, some of them are, like, important to know, but then there's other things that I'm like, this happened overseas. What, like, what, you think I'm gonna go to these monuments? Like, you're talking about these big monuments and making them seem like such a big deal. You think I'm gonna go see them, though? Because I'm like, unless I, like, go visit or, like, have the money to actually go to those things, I'm gonna be like, okay, I remember this from a history class. Like, this was that was like that in the old days. Merry Christmas. But, like, other times I'm just gonna flat out be like, what was that? Like, it's not gonna remain in my brain because I'm just like, I don't know what this was. It doesn't. My head's empty. I keep my head empty for things that I actually care about, kind of thing. But yeah, it's like, if other people find like history and like interesting or important and stuff like that, then that is them, and I respect that. But at the same time, I'm just like, I see no point in knowing. And it's sort of the same thing with like, sort of like, I don't understand why we have to learn chemistry or like, just, I don't know. My brain's always thinking, like, things just keep getting complicated and more complicated. I'm like, I want to live simple life. Like, I flat out am just like, I would love to just have a job that that helps me pay the bills and gets me the things that I want. And for the rest of my life, I'm just gonna, like, do what I do. I'm just gonna keep stitching. I'm gonna keep streaming. I'm gonna keep recording. Like, I'm gonna, like, this is what I want to do with my life. Simple and easy and relaxing. Like, I don't want to do anything else. Like, I don't plan to change anything. Like, there's already too many, like, a lot of people that's out there trying to change the world, and I'm just like, like, I don't know what I would do. Because my brain's also being like, there's not really anything that can be done to change the world that it's in right now. Like, the world's already screwed as is. I don't know how we can fix this one. Is that pessimism? Maybe. But at the same time, I'm just like, I'm just gonna live my life. When my time is over, it is over. I just don't really care to change things, because it's sort of the thing of like, you try to change something, and then the moment you try doing something, 10 other people come by and just undoes your work, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do me. And if it changes things for the good, cool. If not, alright. I am just neutral party. Cleopatra has joined the chat. No! But yeah. All I care about is creating comfy content kind of thing. Like, currently I'm actually, like, I'm committing to my playthrough of Lemon Cake. I actually recently, today, just got the Honey Taffy to A+, so I don't have to focus on doing Honey Taffy anymore. Or no, it wasn't Honey Taffy, it was chocolate chip cookies. So I got that one done, and I unlocked the Red Velvet Cake. And I'm currently working on trying to get other baked dishes to A+. That way I can just continue working through the game, and who knows? Like, it's my focus piece right now. Even though I'm playing other games in between. Like, yesterday I played through 2, put them on the channel. And yeah. And tomorrow is going to be the release of the short shiny hunting compilation I did for Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, because I sort of had a shiny hunting bug in that game, and I satiated it, as I got 2 shiny Weedles for a Kakuna and Beedrill, a shiny Caterpie for Butterfree, a Bellsprout, and a Pikachu. And I believe one other thing. What was that one other thing? No, it was just that. Oh, and I got a random shiny Metapod, too. That was just sort of a pleasant surprise. I didn't really need it, but, like, hey, shiny's the shiny. Won't complain. But, yeah, again, just, I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna enjoy it. And, yeah, I don't know. I just need to learn to relax a bit more and just... Well, actually, no. I don't need to learn to relax a bit more. I need to learn to use my time more wisely. That's what I need to learn. I need to use my time more wisely. I need to be a wise owl with my time. But yeah. And the thing that I'm also thinking about is, the moment I get Lemon Cake all done, which might be a while, I honestly don't know. But the moment I get it done, the next focus game might be Hades, so that I can 100% that game. And I'm still deciding on what I would constitute as 100%ing. Whether it's, like, getting all the heat on the web, like, the thing I know I'm going to be doing is maxing out the mirror, maxing out all the stats, maxing out, like, getting all the, upgrades, all the decorations, stuff like that, all of the sheet music, everything. But whenever it comes to the weapons, I'm like, am I gonna do individual runs for each heat? Because if so, then that's gonna make the game a lot longer. But again, honestly don't care. So long as I'm getting through things. Because something else that I'm, like, wanting to do, too, is a bit more Mustache, but, like, lately my hands have been slow on that, and I've just been, like, a little bit frustrated with the game, just because it's, like, I keep restarting and restarting, because I keep messing up at one portion or another, and I'm like, why am I messing up on this portion? It is so annoying. So annoying. So, yeah. But who knows? Oh, something else is like coloring pixels to I've uninstalled the game because I am angry at it right now. Main reason is because I had 75% progress on a picture, and I was recording it, and then all of a sudden, all that progress is lost. And I'm just like, great, thanks, game. So I'm just a little bit pissed off at that. And I'm like, what do I do now? Like, how do I go through with this? Because I lost the recording for one of the image, and I'm like, the only way I can get that recording back is restarting. And I'm like, do I feel like restarting? Do I feel like going through the trouble of doing all of this again? Do I? I honestly don't know. Because something else is, like, if I, like, I'm honestly a wise decision, but obviously it can be overdone. Yep. Like, the way that I rest is, like, literally I daydream, and then all of a sudden 3 hours go by, and I'm like, what the heck? Like, seriously, Silver? Seriously? Really? You could have used that time way more wisely. Like, if I'm gonna rest and daydream, I'm gonna do it whenever I feel like I've overworked myself a bit. But speaking of that, I actually was feeling very happy today, because I actually felt very good taking notes and making myself busy with things and all that jazz. But yeah, I don't know. I just have to make myself feel like, because here's the problem. I feel like I'm not doing anything. Like, even whenever I'm streaming and work and doing stuff, and trying to make myself feel like I am working, it doesn't feel that way because I'm like, I don't feel like I'm accomplishing anything. Like, I want to feel like people say, like, they don't want to make what they love into a job. Like, streaming is something to just stress about and stuff like that. But I'm like, part of my brain's like, I want to make this feel like a job. That way I can actually feel like I'm focused on something and not wanting to just suddenly dip and be like, yeah, no, this was a waste of time. Not that it was a waste of time, but it's just like, my brain does not feel stimulated to the point where I'm like, eek, yeah, I'm working hard. And I want that to change. Please. But at the same time, it's like, it's hard to do that just because of college. And I'm like, I really just want, I don't know. I'm always, like, just been that person that's just waits around for people to contact me. And here's the thing. I flat out, for most of my life, have just been that person that's waited around for people to contact me. Why I sort of just watched YouTube and daydreamed a lot. It's because I've always waited on somebody. And now I just have to try to move myself out from that mindset and be like, Silver, get your crap together. You gotta start doing things. Stop waiting around for something to happen, because the only way something can happen is if you put your foot forward in it. Nobody's gonna hold your hand and do it for you. Like, come on, let's do this. Let's get this together. Like, stop your procrastinating. Stop your daydreaming. If you want something to happen, you gotta make it happen. Like, for example, if I'm wanting, like, my cross-stitching to reach farther and farther and have, like, some sort of grip and attention, I gotta keep doing it. I gotta post on other social medias, gotta post it on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, heck, even Reddit, and all of that. And when I do the time lapses, post it on all those platforms yet again, as well as YouTube. So yeah, gotta work hard, make it look easy, gotta live fast, keep making my money. You want to be as famous as me, gotta work. But yeah. But we are gonna do, like, small, simple goals, first and foremost. We are gonna try to reach 1K followers this year, and that is what our primary focus is gonna be. But really, any and all growth, anywhere and everywhere, is gonna be greatly appreciated as well. Just gotta put the work in, gotta put the hours in, gotta put or blood, sweat, and tears in it. Because here's also the other thing. Even if my brain's thinking of giving up, I quite literally can't give up because I'm like, this gives me something to do. Even if I want to give it up, I'm not going to make myself do it. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. The only way it's ever going to happen is if I flat out, like, have to. Like, if it's not even an option. Like, if it's something that's just like, yeah, you gotta give it up now. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Then I'll just be like, okay, I gotta give it up. But if I had the choice, I would be like, it's never leaving my life. Even if I want to. Even if I'm feeling frustrated. Just, no. Because again, I've put in too much time into this. And I'm like, if I give those up, I'm quite literally... Like, it would feel like a divorce. I've been in a relationship with Twitch for 3 years. I don't want to get a divorce from it. Because if so, I literally feel like I would be a different person. And I don't know if that would be for the best or for the worst. Is this an addiction? Maybe. You can call it whatever you want. Just, yeah. Just, yeah. It's just, again, streaming. Should I start slapping your name on Reddit? I mean, I've already posted one image on Reddit for the Stitchdex. It was Shiny Pine Co. So far. But I gotta make more postings on it, on Reddit, for the Stitchdex. Yeah. Overall, I just have goals, and I have things in mind, and just, yeah. I want to just progress more, and the way I'm going to be progressing more is just by stitching more, and by creating more content and stuff like that. Okay, if it's not a hit, so be it. Hit or miss, I guess we never miss, huh? Yeah. Just gotta... Again, just gotta work. Just gotta work. Work. Of course, something else I really want to try to do as well is, like, be better about watching other people's streams. Or, like, just interacting. Because there's something else, too. It's, like, one way to get growth is interacting more with people on Twitch. That way people get to know you more and stuff like that. I'm like, I sort of am bad with that. Just because I'm like, I am a serial lurker. Like, I like lurking, and I'm not so much one to talk. But, yeah. I'm like, I really want to try to be better at watching people's stuff. And just, like, doing something other than lurking and stuff like that. Because I don't know. I just, This looks like an eyeball. Yeah. But just, yeah. I'm like, just in a weird state of mind. Just, yeah. Things are weird. Things are wonky. Just So I see a ping. Oh, there a ping. Oh. Hello. Goodbye. Yoink. Kaplunk. Yeah. Okay. How long have we already been streaming? We've been streaming. What the heck? Can someone tell me how half an hour has already passed by? Excuse moi? Excuse-moi? One, two. Why does it feel like I just had the weird taste of like feeling like I had a banana. I hadn't had a banana today. What did I eat? What did I had chips and dip. I had cheese dip. What is that? Huh? I also had a brownie and ramen for breakfast. That shouldn't give a banana flavor. I'm confused. Why do I have a banana flavor like just stuck in my mouth? This makes me want a mango passion fruit smoothie right now. No joke. I really want a smoothie now. But yeah, also, I don't know. Next year, it's gonna be interesting. Or not next year, later this year, it's gonna be interesting, because again, I'll be moving out to a college dorm, most likely. I'm scared. Because it's a thing of, like, I talked with family earlier today, and it was the thing of, like, I don't really want to go into college classes again, because, like, I'm not enjoying them. But at the same time, it's like, but, like, if I go to them, then it's like, I could internship at other businesses and stuff like that, and, like, get more knowledge in order to do business, and all that jazz, and it's like, it is smarter to do it. Do I want to do it? Not really. But in life, we gotta do things we don't want to do. Like, we gotta pay taxes. Do we want to do that? Not really, but we have to. Because we're being forced to. Am I being forced to go to college? Not really. But at the same time, I don't really have anything going on for a backup plan. And I, quite frankly, don't really want to work in fast food. Unless it is extremely necessary and I have to, then I'm like, I don't really want to. Because I don't want to live to work. I want to work to live. So yeah, I'm gonna just play it smart and just do what I have to do in order to have a successful life. And just enjoy life in general. To have comfy life. Because again, that's really all I care about. I just want to have a comfortable life and just enjoy things. And something else I really need to do is stop regretting and being like, I wish I could restart my life. I wish I could restart everything and da-da-da-da-da-da. Because I've been thinking about it way too much, and it's just not really a good thought. And I'm like, you know what? I've done way too many things that I do regret, or like I wish I didn't get rid of, or stuff like that. But it is what it is. It's happened. Just, yeah. We gotta deal with it. We gotta deal with the consequences of our actions. So sad. So bad. Blah. Really, the only way we can go is up. We gotta move forward and up. So yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of things I wish I could redo and try to do it a lot better than just outright being like, I don't like this. Delete. Oh jeez, we're dropping frames. That's not good. That's not good at all. No. Whatever. Should be fine. Should be fine. I'm blaming the cold. Like, literally it's so cold that we have to keep the faucets leaking a little bit, or else the pipes will freeze. It just sucks. It just sucks. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Yeah, something else too is like, through this life, I do hope I can amass a giant cross-stitch collection. Like, you know the crazy cat ladies that keep getting cats, like more and more cats, and just start hoarding them? Yeah, I want to sort of be like that, but with cross-stitching. I want to be the crazy cross-stitch crazy cross-stitch man. I want to have a massive collection, have a lot of whips, have a lot of stash. Just always have something to work on. That way I can always just have something on the go and be able to work on and just continue growing my collection. Because if you don't have a nice package of a collection, then what are you doing in life? You peasants. No, but yeah. I really just want to amass a giant cross-stitch collection. That'll be my that's my will to live. The moment I can't cross-stitch anymore, it will be the day that I become super depressed. And I don't want to be that. No, thank you. I love this way too much. If I ever have to stop it, I will actually cry. Like, no joke. This gives me reason for my life. I am a cross-stitcher through and through. Take away these things, I will have no purpose. Like, I already feel like I don't really have much of a purpose in life. But like, if you get rid of this for me, I'm literally going to be an empty shell of a human. I'm just going to be like, I have nothing. Hi, Huntress. Hi. How are you? I'm also just like, you know what? If I missed you, oh, welcome in, Huntress. But yeah, honestly, I don't know. Like, my brain's also being like, if someone was to propose the thing of like, would you rather find the love of your life, but have to get rid of cross-stitching, or have infinite cross-stitch supplies, but never meet the love of your life. Which one would you rather? I'd be like, cross-stitch supplies, of course. Because I don't know. Here's the thing. I would be very anxious. Like, here's the thing. I like showing off my collection to people and stuff like that, and have people flip through it and all that. But I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I found, like, if you were to tell me what do I love, like, if anything in this world, if there was one thing I could only love, what would it be? I would say cross-stitching. This thing. This thing that I do. This is the thing that I love. That is it. Just, yeah. I don't want to, like, put this in the hands of someone that, just, yeah. Like, I don't know. Am I really saying, like, I value cross-stitching more than a relationship? Yes! Yes, I am. I most definitely am. Because it's, again, if it's a bad breakup or something like that, who knows what will happen to my stuff? Like, because I've seen and heard many horror stories of, like exes throwing their stuff out, destroying other people's property, stuff like that, and I'm like, oh. Like, if an ex-partner knew that this was what I cherished the most, and they destroy this, I will seriously, like, I will sign myself into a psychiatric hospital, because I will not be okay. I will not recover. I would be like, like, on the floor, sobbing, as years of my life that I've dedicated to these pieces will just go to waste. Because it's the thing of, like, these take so long to, like, make, but they can so easily be destroyed. Like, just get a pair of scissors, hack them up, they're, like, hours, like, days and months of progress is gone in hours. Not even hours, in, like, 5 minutes. And I'm just like, I really don't want, like, if there is a slim chance of that happening while I'm in a relationship, I don't want the relationship. No, thank you. I'll be aromantic. I don't care. I don't want anybody ruining my stuff. I don't want anybody touching my stuff without my permission. Like, no, thank you. Like, again, people can take a back seat. This is what I enjoy in my life. Anybody says otherwise or thinks I'm weird for that, they can go walk off.